Okay, sorry I'm late. I had to, I had a little bit of an unexpected errand pop up. Basically, I had to take the cat to the, well, I had to pick the cat up from the vet because she's been having a couple of, hopefully minor medical, issues, but also Rift Apart coming to PC, big hype. But yeah, that's why I'm so late today. But hopefully she'll get better with the medicine they gave her. They do want to do a recheck in 2 weeks, so probably gonna be late on the 13th as well. I may not even do an early stream on the 13th because it's an afternoon appointment that I had to set. I tried to set it early afternoon, but let's see. I forgot what we were doing. It's been a while. We need to continue the story because there's not really anything else we can do aside from the expert machine strike guys. Honestly, should go ahead and do those guys, but oops. But I will do without for now.
Okay. Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
Yep. Off to the big pyramid to fight an Apex Thunderjaw. That's the pyramid, right? It sure is. Alright, I pressed the wrong button. I don't see a Thunderjaw here.
A barbarian! Run, stranger! There's a killer machine about!
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
I'm about to say, that's why I'm
kill
here.
You.
There you are.
Oh, hey.
I guess we're doing this.
What the? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Ow! That's fair. You know, you make a good point. I should remove your tail. What the? How did you turn around? Alright, I forgot. These guys can fucking turn around instantly. Ah! Okay. I'm getting real annoyed by this. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of you. There. Why are my dodges not working? What? I'm like pressing the dodge button and it's taking... Okay, I got some kind of massive... I need to reset my PC, my PS5 or something. I got some kind of massive input delay going on. What? Bam, bam, bam. That was not the right thing, but whatever. Anyway, time for ice. Ah, fuck off. Your neck isn't even that long. Die! Holy shit! Ugh. Alright, time to go pick up another million berries. We've killed so many of those things, and yet that one fucked me up so bad. I can tell you exactly, I know exactly why that happened. Fucking, it's because, well, first off, we cheesed the ones normally, but also it didn't fucking spawn the Thunderjaw in until after the dialogue happened and the Thunderjaw boss sensed us. I could have gone a lot worse, but still. Where's my med? Okay, so I still need 2 more.
Hail Machine Hunter! Speak with us! You killed that machine!
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then.
Got this whole
Open the
bunch right
gates.
here. Hey, Alva, how's it going? I'm saving.
Aloy! Over here!
Hold on. Oh my gosh, there's stuff here. Thank goodness you don't have a legendary thingy. Burning enemy damage plus 18%. Ooh. See, this would make a lot more sense to have on Karja's Bane. Also, my audio broke.
How'd you find me here?
Aloy is smart, that's how. The same cannot be said for the PS5 audio engine. I also just hope that I've been playing so much Zelda because, I'm definitely getting my buttons mixed up because I'm like, oh, I want to sprint. I press the bottom button on my controller, which is the X, which in this game is the jump button.
Aloy! Over here!
So this is just called the dig site? Oh yeah, there's nothing here, huh? Or, oh, I want to jump. I press the triangle button because, or the top button on my controller, which in this game is the interact button.
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to landfall. I met your CEO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
That's funny.
guess so.
They say CO, but I'm just
Feels
realizing.
tense. There's something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful. He's...
There they are. The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below, shall we?
Is the CO gonna turn out to be Ted Faro?
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of
Pause. I
water
don't remember
out.
if I can pause. Whatever, I'll hold on to the thought. So they say CO, I just realized that's supposed to be the acronym C period O period, meaning commanding
Behold,
officer.
The door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Faro.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she can open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may,
It's not.
Pharaoh, great
Yeah, I was
as he
gonna
was,
say.
did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
Okay, so this guy's not Ted Faro. Or clone of him. Well. Bye.
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring. Look at that thing. It's huge.
What the heck?
It goes all the way down to the bottom.
What? How is there lava, surface level lava underwater? So here's the thing, I understand how hot springs work, but there's no way, there's no, like, in terms of physics, this area cannot exist. Obviously, I understand, video game, I just got hit by a machine literally the size of a building, and we came out relatively unscathed, but still.
There's a rupture up there. Maybe we're in.
Why would a ruptured pipe lead inside of there?
Yeah, this could get me inside.
I guess it just does. Also, this is a big pipe with a bunch of smaller pipes.
deeper into the structure.
What the? Do I have to wait for it to stop? Yes, I do. I hope I'm going the right direction. Looks like I am. There's also a passageway to the left here?
There's gotta be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere.
Gee, maybe the console here.
Stop the turbine. Good.
I should have done.
I'm inside, but how do I let the Quen in?
I mean, do I really want to?
Here I am again, hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
It seems like you're not coping well with it.
Looks like an exercise room?
It's called a gym. Aloy. That said, I don't think I would, if I was building an end of the world bunker, I don't think I would bother with the gyms, or with the gym.
The living area. It's pretty big, too.
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Grigori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
Okay, so Kanya Stompto is presumably Ted's daughter? Probably married to... Grigori Fosbach's journal. Did I tell Ted what he needed to hear, or only what he wanted to hear? Did I want to lead him to salvation, or was I simply seeking my own? I invited him to consider his being in a universe bereft of the trappings of techno-nihilism. But did he instead annihilate his own past along with the rest of the world? Oh God, what have I done? Oh, that's why he killed the alphas? Are you serious? Hold on.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise. He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. Sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, something tells me it didn't turn out that way.
Gee, you think? Hello, ancient sculptures. Other supplies. Did I scan this log already? Yes. Yes, I did.
Let's hope this is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
I really feel like we should look around before we...
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
Pretty fancy? What the hell do you mean? He has gilded sculptures of some kind of... What is that? Bastet, I believe?
There, the door. Let's hope I can open it from the inside.
We're gonna get into a fight in here, I can already tell.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants or the housewives Sam preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
Did Ted kill Grigori as well? Jeez. I mean, at this point, it's literally the apocalypse, and he's killed already, several hundred billion. Well, and he's already killed quite literally billions. What's one more body on the pile, I suppose? Anyway.
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
So that door down there is locked.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
Where'd
What's
CO go?
going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
Oh, why are you dressed like Ted Pharaoh?
I am Pharaoh, renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations, his soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Ted Pharaoh destroyed the world.
I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raymond?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No, 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 no. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
I'll stick with my armor.
Will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
I don't like this. They're stripping us of all of our armor.
Excellent. Shall we proceed?
Where are my weapons?
Look at this place. The grandeur.
Pharaoh's domain.
Oh, I still have my weapons. They just... Sobek's raiment.
Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence, perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exits?
Indeed. Let it be done.
Anyway. I tried.
To think all this preserved for the ages.
As destiny intended for me.
I should definitely equip my smoke bombs, because we're gonna need them. Oh, great. These guys have fucking Deathbringer guns? Jeez. Alright, notebook. Data points? Oh. Audio data point. But as I was gonna say, Theo, if you're Ted Pharaoh's clone, why couldn't you open the door? Because you're if you were a clone, that means you would have a perfect genetic lot or match to him.
Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, my Theo.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that.
Oh gosh, there are so many heals around.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. At his eyes. And I know now that he's watching me. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
I think this way might lead down.
Some data.
Yeah, Ted Pharaoh's been killing everyone that was in here. Probably via poison.
Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did?
Quite a palace Pharaoh built for
How
himself.
could that be? Dad said there wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
Find anything interesting?
I can't make sense of it yet.
Wonder if Pharaoh had a foot bath in here. I've always wanted one of those.
There will be no further discussion of your feet, Bohai.
Poor Bohai. No, I can sympathize with you. I just wanted a nice, somewhat luxurious, slightly luxurious thing, sure, but you just wanted a nice thing that you can use to relax.
So hey, this is weird.
I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke bomb them.
Those certainly look threatening.
Huh. Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
Those aren't statues.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
I told you.
Guess it's just us then.
Alright, well, time to ditch this outfit. Unable to change outfits right now. What? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Why am I not able? Because I'm pressing. Oh my gosh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh my god. I am so dumb. Ow. I'm trying. Oh, but I got you. Yeah. About that.
A hit!
I can't believe they wouldn't let me change my outfit after we got ambushed.
Well fought.
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice.
We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary.
So, no more delays. We must proceed.
I'll take all these and just hope that we don't end up needing them, I guess. Ooh, advanced hunter arrows, nice. Wait. Oh, those are fire hunter arrows. Jeez.
Yes, that looks like the way.
I really wish I could tell Alpha to just duck and radio blast these guys.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
What did you find?
Trust me. You don't want to know.
I guess I don't.
Ever deeper we go.
What is that?
A stasis
reclining
pod?
Throne, attached to some kind of apparatus.
Holy
I wonder
shit.
what it does.
Ted Faro is still alive?
An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know.
I never thought Ted would actually do it. I assumed the whole thing was just to scare me, to keep me under control, to show what he might do to Kanya if I stepped out of line or screwed up his treatments. It certainly kept me motivated. What does it say about me? About us? There's so few of us left, and we're still keeping secrets from each other. Such terrible secrets. Stompto.
My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
I will get there when I get there, buddy. You're on my time now. Nah, shoot, hold on. Oh, wow, this is long. How can I explain myself, or how can I explain to him that you can't really prove an organism has achieved immortality in a day, a week, or even a year? The question literally embodies the idiom, only time will tell. I have no idea how long his body will survive. All I know is that it will last a lot longer than mine. As far as the therapy goes, we've graduated from 2 steps forward, 1 step back to 2 steps forward, 1 step sideways. With each treatment, his cells regenerate more effectively. At this point, I don't think they're aging at all, but mutations keep popping up, and each one has to be treated individually. So far, my strategy of pharmaceutical whack-a-mole seems to be working, but for how long, and with what side effects? The irony is, I've probably achieved more for the field in these last 2 years than the entire industry did in the last 20. But no one's around to appreciate it. Ted sure doesn't. These days, he doesn't seem to appreciate anything. Sompto. Oh, that's how the Zeniths got their immortality tech. Hey, how's it going? I'm going over here.
Scan the device, if you will.
I'll get to it when I get to it. Onto the door. Ooh.
Please, scan the device.
You did this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me.
What?
I had no choice. If I said
What?
no, what would he do to us? What would he
Tell me
do
what your
to
focus
you?
reveals about the device.
You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare?
I mean, that's a good point.
You know what we have to do.
Scan the
Please.
device.
Did you find a
if
recording,
you will.
Aloy?
Yeah. I'll share it with you later.
So basically, this guy put kill switches in everyone's head so Ted Faro can just kill them whenever he wants, I guess. And he did that to protect his daughter, who also apparently has a kill switch in her head? Question mark? Corruptor circulator. Huh. I didn't know those could drop.
Please, scan the device.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted'll do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kanya.
Oh, Kanya, not Kanya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Faro used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course, he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Faro.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await.
Longevity.
Is that a small office? For a minor functionary, perhaps?
Last judgment.
You did this for him.
Oh.
You...
So that explains the deaths, so he didn't poison, he didn't use poison, he literally just turned their brains off. Not even to think of where, like, they just fell asleep. It's not like they fell asleep. Like, literally, they fell asleep, and then he just told their brains to shut down and stop working. So it wasn't even like their hearts were beating, and they weren't, like, breathing or anything, or anything like that. It was just... yeah. Very, very fucked up. There's stuff here. I like stuff. Reactor report. Reactor status. Weak 50,844. Power 61%. Efficiency 54%. Structural integrity 41%. Base temp 108 or 1,876 degrees Fahrenheit. Core temp 541 degrees Fahrenheit. Condition nominal. Safeguard operational. Warning. Structural integrity low. Core vulnerable. Any disturbance may trigger safeguard protocol. Any disturbance, huh? Oh,
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer.
We are getting closer to
Which is why
the
I had
heart
the
of this
foresight
place. I can
to insist on the inclusion.
shut up, CO. Hold on. I'm gonna start this over from the
Very unique feature. Just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
fucking. I hate that they have the NPCs speaking over the dialogue sometimes.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it. Hurry! Break it open!
I had to look around, my guy. Jeez.
Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea. Open that door!
She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
A console. Maybe I can access Ted's files from here.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the rest of this stuff because this is looking more and more like a combat area. Yeah, this is 100% a combat area. We're gonna okay, so we're about to get attacked, basically.
There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Sometimes dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me. By leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Some tell said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time.
He's still alive.
Some test that the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids.
Did he fuse himself with the reactor? What?
They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
This is gonna be bad. We need to get ready for...
Pharaoh's legacy is mine. Is that?
It's him.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down if...
Kill them too. No witnesses.
Salttown's dead. Along with his kid.
Yeah, no, you're getting Stop that. I don't know why it's still playing this audio.
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Alone in bearing the burden for the past, for the future.
I didn't know this was gonna be a thing.
Someday they'll come, and I'll be here.
Hold on. Actually, all this is just static, it looks like.
Keep moving, okay?
Oh, I should... Oh, okay. Yeah, it actually is legitimately like a we got like a thing of we gotta run. Hi. Bye. What the fuck? We gotta get out of here somehow. Alva, keep moving. This way. Where do we go? Well, I see those guys, but I don't know how to get to them. Okay, get moving to where, Aloy? This way? Yeah, this way. Time to kill the Sia, right?
Hurry, sire!
Come on!
Out of my way!
Deserved. Alright, so Alva, let's go this direction. And just take the stairs up like a bunch of not dumb people. Okay, well, we can't take the stairs up, but we can go to right... Not right there. What does you fucking mean then? this way? I don't know how to leave. So I can't do anything here. I can't jump on that. I hate this. I'm scanning, I'm looking up with my focus, I don't see anything. Oh, there's a path right here. Sort of, but this just leads to here, and there's no way up from here, right? Oh, I think I see? I don't see? Where am I going? What? Oh dear. Yeah, I don't like this. This part's dumb. I've literally explored every— oh, I see. I just have to get— no, I don't? What? Where am I meant to go? What do you mean? Am I supposed to fly? Did I miss a main story quest somehow? What's happening? Isn't this is the way I came from, right? Yeah, this is the way we came from. We tried walking along that— oh, no, this is the way we're supposed to go. Okay, we came from over there, we're supposed to go this way. That's really dumb. There really should have been a bit more— they should have done a better job of making that clear. Anyway, take that, take this heals right here, gain, give me the heal.
Don't stop, come on! We're almost there!
I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
What do you mean, Alva? Where are you?
There's a door! Keep going! We're close now! Come on!
Alva better fucking just teleport to me. Okay, good.
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CEO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on.
You'll get one shot off
You're right.
before I kill
To be
all
honest,
of you.
The CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears
Actually,
and
no, you
died like a
won't.
gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
We get Alva on our team? I'm down.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. And instead, I get to join you.
Yeah, don't.
Glad to have you.
I mean,
Maybe
we
need a
might
little
still have
help
to go to
to
war
reach our base.
with your people.
Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall. With the CO gone, maybe more Quen will be willing to talk. Might be worth looking around the island, too. I gotta change out of these clothes. I can't believe the CO made me play dress up.
I mean, I definitely agree with the whole change out of these clothes thing, because, this is not a very good outfit. Quen ceremonial arraignment made to honor the ancestor Elizabeth Sobek, so-called assistant to Ted Pharaoh. Back to my real armor. Let's restock my berries because, good grief, we need it. You have an exclamation point? Do you have new stuff? You do not. However, I have things I can sell. Workbench. I accidentally used one of the targeting arrows. Anyway, let's head back to Legacy's Landfall, like Aloy suggested, and see if there's any quests nearby. Oh my gosh, there are. I am so down.
Please, could you spare a moment? Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain, with a hologram of San Francisco. Which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated? So there was data on it they couldn't read?
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
The souvenir. That's foreshadowing.
There's no way we can find our way back home like this.
I promise you, we'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Just, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There's one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
What's a gyro compass?
So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location. But it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland, and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
What can you tell me about the ship?
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is cautious. You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Meandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
I'll get you that compass.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not
Yeah,
give myself hope just yet, but I thank you.
I've been working on that. You know, give me a couple of decades, and we'll. Well, not even a couple of decades.
At least not now.
Okay, it's probably over here, or over here.
I should focus on the task at hand.
Howdy. Well, I do have skill points, so I can... The way home. On hold until Wings of the Tin is completed. Honestly, same for those two. All I can get. This to the next level, and 5 more skill ones, and we'll be able to get. Or 2 more skill ones, and we'll be able to upgrade it more. There's the dig site, and there is...
Wings holding up? Might as well grab what I can.
the heck was that? That's Tide Ripper. Should be fine as long as I don't, get too close to it. Oh dear, that is a big range. Alright. Oh, great.
There, on the beach. That could be a Quinn scout unit. Wiped out. I should check if one of them is Jomar's brother. But I'll need to get rid of those machines first. No point using fire against that.
4, 5. Lots of enemies here. Okay. Ah, what the? Hey, why does that hurt me, but why does that hurt me but help you? Oh my gosh! I didn't expect an explosion. Hold on, I'm currently doing more damage to myself than these enemies could ever imagine dealing to me.
That's all of them. I should check the scouts. That must be the tower Jomar mentioned. And it's full of sunwings. That can't be good. I wonder if there's another cauldron with override data on that one. No relic. Not sure if either of them are Oris. But Maybe one of them dropped it as they fought off the machines? My focus might show me more. Huh. Nothing. Maybe my focus can pick up their tracks instead? There. Maybe Oris escaped the machines. Better see where it leads.
That wasn't worth it. That was not worth the arrow that I just
Scout.
used.
It might be worse. I should check for the relic that Jomar mentioned.
What do you fucking mean, Aloy? We can see the tracks go past him.
No relic. Can't be Jomar's brother.
And then here. Oh, interesting. Aloy, why are you dumb? Aloy is so smart, but she's also so dumb sometimes. Like, she's literally the clone of, like, the greatest scientist, of, like, basically the greatest scientist ever to exist in this.
Looks like he ran inside the tower. No way to escape those sunwings up there. Tracks end here. He must have climbed up this tower.
I really hope this doesn't make noise. Because if this makes noise, there's like 4 sunwings all surrounding me right now. I have, you know what, actually, let me change my outfit just in case. Because my current outfit is weak to plasma. This will be fine, I guess. Oh, what the? Oh, it even undid the lookup applying. Aloy, what is wrong with you?
Sundown. Stars will be out soon. Dead end. Maybe if I go outside, I can find another way up. Nothing to see here.
It's okay, we're at a higher elevation.
Oh, another close one.
I'm so surprised it didn't investigate the noise.
This must be Oris. But there's only one way to be sure. I better check for the relic.
Killed by sunwinds, right?
Relic. And my focus picked up data on it. It's not a beacon, it's a tourist map of San Francisco. If the Quen could read this, they wouldn't need to send scouts out blind. I should tell Alva.
Aloy, I'm here.
Alva, I found some data I think Bohai might be interested in seeing. I'm sending it to you now.
I'll pass it along.
Thanks. I better take this relic back with me. Give it back to Jomar. Along with the bad news.
Well. I mean, yeah, that's for Jomar. Let's just head to the campfire over there. The campfire by Thebes. There we go. And
this will be in my stash when I need it.
I will very quickly make. Hello? The game kind of froze for a second there. Very quickly make a couple of doodads. And by doodads, I mean ammo.
Hey, the tour went well, I take it.
Alright, Vandalize's landfall.
Chin up, soldier. We've got a long day ahead.
If you're talking to the weapons, to this guy, then that's Jomar. Then that's... You have no idea. Sorry for you, Leon.
Did you?
I'm sorry.
How did he die?
The tower was a sunwing nest. He went in there looking for cover, but he was holding on to that when I found him.
Horace.
I read the data on it. It had a map that can help your people get the lay of the land without risking more scouts. All of us sharing it with Bohai right now. It's a good thing your brother protected it.
I'd trade all the data and the legacy to have my little brother back. But I'm glad that something meaningful came from his death. As promised, you now have access to my weapon stock. If you bring me the right resources, I can make you anything you see there. Actually, why don't you give this a try? One of our best. And if it's of use, you know where to find more.
Thank you.
Oh, is this the elite
Really sorry for your
ropecaster?
loss.
I know you are. And I'm grateful.
Elite canister ropecaster. Nice. He has... Wait, what? Why do I not have all of these? Obviously these I just bought one of each so I could have the recipe unlocked. There we go.
I hope that'll be useful.
It will. Oh, we got a ghost level up. Nice.
It is for the diviners to record and interpret these events.
Jump to level 71.
I'd be glad to forge any weapons you need.
No one wants to play some Strike? Anyone? I got all my machine pieces accounted for.
How many... Oh, so we get a Rot Breaker strike piece for beating this guy. We get 2 skill points for defeating all the expert ones.
Not feeling
We're not gonna do machine
Maybe
strike.
we can play later.
I just wanted to see.
Come on then.
I just wanted to see what the piece was. I think we have a Rot Breaker piece already, don't we? Yeah, we do. It just makes me think that the other... Hold on. Fast travel from the campfire. That's one thing I wish this game would would do. If I'm in a settlement, I feel like I should be able to fast travel for free. And if I'm within like a certain area of a campfire, I feel like I should be able to fast travel for free. Because like I said, it's a little annoying having to be being like, oh, I'm not like oh, now I'm in
Courage serves you well.
like, oh, I am now in Tide's Reach. But if I want to fast travel, I had to go all for free. I had to go all the way up to the campfire over there. Where's the strike dude? Is he up top? I think he's up top.
Only the determined can be.
Good day, warrior.
Who thinks they can take me on in a game of machine strike? Step right up.
This guy gives Scorcher Strike piece. I think I already have one
I'll
of.
be here if you change your mind.
That's interesting that the only legendary one appears to be the Fireclaw one.
Maybe I was wrong about you.
Making good use of this.
I figured they would have had at least a Thunderjaw one or a Slaughter Spine one as well. Maybe they do, and I just haven't. Because I haven't looked at, because I haven't actually looked at this person's,
Fight well.
things.
Spill some blood, earn some medals. That's what we're here for.
Maybe if I move this piece there. Lost. Again. How? I had a Thunderjaw on there.
I heard from our The strength of your pieces doesn't matter if you don't know how to use them. Even the weakest machine can get you a win if your strategy is sound.
Looks like you know how to play this game well.
Of course she does. You're talking to the best strike player in the clan lands.
How about we play a few games then? Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
I don't teach Outlanders.
Yeah.
But you did help the
My
tribe.
squad's heading out soon.
Let's say I'll play you if you can beat my student here on all his boards.
Why do I have to?
Come on. The arena match with the frost claws.
Fine. Nope.
You have a difficult task ahead. If you need any pieces,
Weren't you at the cool
I've got some to trade.
Oh, so she's the Master Machine Strike player. Elemental piece.
Play some other time then.
Discovered the Machine Strike Master. Can I trade? I can. She has... so many. Wait, does she just have an infinite amount that you can buy? Wait, this has not enough resources. What is a water wing? Bile God, Stalker, Thunderjaw, Frostclaw. Okay, so I guess you can only hold a maximum of 4 of each strike piece. That's weird to me.
Guess you need time to think.
It is an honor to witness this.
The final battle with Regala is nigh. May Regala's campaign come to an end.
They've been saying the final battle with Regala is nigh for the past 70 plus hours of the game. Yeah, I don't really like that you can just buy the machine strike pieces from, or all the machine strike pieces from the Machine Strike Master. I feel like it's better. I feel like it feels nicer to get them from the Hunter grounds. I'm also really confused as to why you can only hold... I mean, I guess you wouldn't really... I guess having 4 of anything, or of any Machine Strike machine is, you know, a lot anyway. I'm gonna be real, I'm not gonna bother getting 4 of every Machine Strike piece. That is too much effort. Wouldn't mind having a Slaughter Spine piece. But I feel like they should have made it to where you either earn all of them from battling, or from beating other strike players, or you get them from hunting sites. Like, I can understand having her have some pieces for trade, or whatever, but I feel like most of them should come from elsewhere, basically. Like, maybe she has 1 Slaughter Spine piece for trade, just as an example.
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet and...
Dance on ice.
That doesn't sound safe.
Does sound fun, though.
You're all correct.
There she is. I hear you found Thebes. How was it?
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
Companions?
Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
Your training?
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I don't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend.
Later.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right. Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
Let's rank it up to Slaughter Swines again.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Oh, there's Alva.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva.
Your training?
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
Ooh, bunch of elite stuff. Or a bunch of elite traps. Nice.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. and then
Wait,
there's
Eric Visser.
Hephaestus,
Why Eric
and-
Visser specifically?
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
The Quinn. Forbidden knowledge.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
The CO?
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many Diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
The expedition?
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
Bohai?
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
Your family?
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
Ancestors?
The ancestors. Is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The Zeniths?
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Companions?
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth.
She's basically my identical twin, I
but
get it.
Even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are.
Companions
I
again?
hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
Your training?
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
I need to get going, but if you need anything,
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Oh, we can talk to Kotalo? Nice. I was hoping to talk to Beta again, though.
I'm quite certain that
What?
it's a unique situation.
I know that. But if there were two of me walking around, I'd run for the hills and never look back. Come on, I'm being serious. So am I.
Well, that's Kotalo. I'm losing my mind. Where is Beta? That's Alva. I thought she was just down some stairs, right? Oh, here we go, here we go. It's this is what I missed. Hmm? Why is this locked? What? I don't like that this is locked. I really hope Beta's not playing triple agent, basically, where she's pretending to side with where she's, you know, pretending to betray the Zeniths to get information or to get stuff from us so that she can then go back to the Zeniths.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
Let's get to it.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it, and I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Companions?
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Alright, let's go to the meeting place, I guess.
Safe travels.
Oh, sweet. Just travel straight to the campfire. Nice.
I think this is where Kotalo wanted to test out his new arm. Even though he didn't say how exactly. I should let him know I'm around and find out. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Why is it missing a finger?
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Jeez! How did it launch from so far? Hold on, what outfit do I have equipped currently? Winterweave, right? Yeah, so I'm taking bonus damage from fire. Let's change that real quick. You don't have to tell me twice.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me.
Again, why is it missing a finger?
Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
What was lost? We got 2 behemoth force loaders, a shell snapper circulator, and 2 ancient sculptures. We can find some more heals. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Guess we'll just head to this shelter over here. More stuff. Restock what I can. Alright, oops, wrong button. Guess we can upgrade this. We're very close to having every skill tree maxed out. The next one we get will be Trapper. Anyway, back to the base.
Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
His people invented the game. What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic. Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
I mean...
Welcome back. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
But Hephaestus would know that we're not...
Coral, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Oh, that's why the door was locked. Beta.
Aloy.
What the? Hi, sorry, Varl. Ayla decided to open that door instead of talking to you.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever. The only way we can end the risk of that happening is by stopping the Zeniths for good. And in order to do that, we have to get Hephaestus. The Zeniths are a threat to everyone, Beta, not just you. So find your courage. That's easy for you to say. You still have no idea what they're capable of. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
It's probably something some kind of,
Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You're right. I'll only be safe from them when we succeed. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
I wish you would have been doing that, you know, or been studying up on that beforehand.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Because the only thing we have left to do on the map is play Machine Strike. Oh my gosh.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Hold on, we have a new quest. From Alva, it looks like.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Ursa and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Companions?
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catallo?
Now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Don't we all? And I mean that quite literally.
Aloy,
Varl?
everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hades would have been
Hephaestus is just a program that's
way
lost its
more
way.
hostile.
We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny. You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
Sorry about that, I got rudely interrupted.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
Yeah, better to be
I'm glad you're
prepared,
coming
you
with
know.
me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
I mean, that urge is definitely always there.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
Your
You
training?
look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But
This...
the more of your data I go through...
I was gonna say, this is a war to save the
every voice I
world.
hear, every word I read from her ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Later.
I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
you'll hear about it.
Alright, does Katalo have new dialogue as well? I have to find Katalo first. Here he is. And he does.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best.
That was my headset.
I should go.
I await.
Oh, wait.
Think we can talk?
You already know my...
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. I need to get some things ready.
May we ride to victory.
I will say, this game feels very much like Mass Effect 2.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The
Obviously it's
craftsmanship
not,
is
but...
remarkable. Is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Talk to me.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But
It's called a levee.
we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
The Zeniths?
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
Your training?
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's anything other than run, then not good.
Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Well, later.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Forbidden Legacy. Alright, unfortunately, I need to head out. I'm out, so that I can eat and prepare for the later stream. We'll come back to this tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be a bit more on time. Hopefully I don't have another issue pop up. But yeah, we'll come back to this tomorrow, and we will head to Legacy's Landfall. We'll do that. We'll probably do the last Machine Strike Experts tomorrow as well, just to kind of wrap things up before doing Gemini. Actually, I mean, once we complete Gemini, I think we still definitely have at least the Wings of the Ten quest. So we can honestly wait until we finish that before we go to the last 3 Machine Strike players. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a lot more like progress tomorrow. I'll try to start on time tomorrow. I apologize. Like this past couple of weeks have just been really annoying when trying to record due to interruptions, due to this thing happened, or and then I had to, like last week I got sick. So I had to, so I took so I didn't do an early stream. I think the week before that I had something pop up as well. Like, and then this week, obviously, we had the whole thing with me having to go to having to take the cat to the vet. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, most of that stuff can't be, like, avoided, like, and, like, I can't help that the cat got sick. I can't help that I got sick, obviously. Some valuables cache over there? And I can't help when other people interrupt, but I can, but hopefully, you know, hopefully things will start to pick up. For now, I have to end things off. We'll come back to this tomorrow, and we'll be doing, more Zelda later. So give me about an hour or so, and maybe an hour and a half, and I will be back with Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, see you all in a bit. Later.